With over 20 studio albums, the Rolling Stones can't guarantee which one new fans will hear first. But Keith Richards has some ideas about which one it should be. Considering how different one album can be from another, these first impressions can drastically change one's perception of a band. With this in mind, Richards makes a compelling argument for which Rolling Stones albums anyone who isn't a fan should check out when delving into their extensive repertoire. For Rolling Stones guitarist Keith Richards, he has a surprising answer for which album non-Stones fans should start with when familiarizing themselves with their catalog, Exile on Main Street. In a 2014 interview with Classic Rock magazine, Richards considered which Rolling Stones album a 14-year-old rock fan should listen to first. I would say Exile on Main Street because it's 2 albums, so it's more expansive. But it's also a signpost. It's a great album. We had to fight hard to get it out, but in the end, everyone loved it. The 2 lead singles from Exile on Main Street were Tumbling Dice and Happy, the latter featuring Richards on lead vocals. So, there may have been a bit of ego involved in Richards' choice of opening album. Critical reception to the album was fairly tepid upon its initial release. However, as Richards alluded to in an interview with Classic Rock, public opinion eventually changed. Today, many consider Exile on Main Street to be a highly influential rock album, arguably one of the greatest of all time. Considering how the Rolling Stones recorded Exile on Main Street, it's both unsurprising and somewhat puzzling that it's Keith Richards' first choice for someone's first introduction to the Stones. Initially, the band recorded the basics of the album at Richards' rented villa in the south of France, Nelcote. As a result, much of the album's production depended on Richards' sluggish and inconsistent schedule, which was exacerbated by his addiction to drugs. According to vocalist Mick Jagger, there's a frustrating lack of discipline on the album. Jagger once called Exile on Main Street bad without a real, deliberate effort. At the time, producer Jimmy Miller was not functioning well. I had to do the whole album myself because otherwise it would just be drunks and drug addicts. Some of these drunks and drug addicts were the Stones crew. Nelcote's boisterous energy caught the attention of French police, which prompted Richards to try to improve. After the band had the basic details of the album down, they overdubbed the album at Sunset Sound Recorders in Los Angeles. While it certainly wouldn't be the first Rolling Stones album this writer would choose as a first reading, Richards' suggestion is valid. After all, we can describe the Rolling Stones and Exile on Main Street with the same 3 words: loose, instinctual, and boisterous, and perhaps that's reason enough to start there when exploring the Stones' discography.